Hi, I am Stephen Schwartz. I am the composer and lyricist of Wicked, and we're here today to talk about the final song in Wicked Part 1, which is Defying Gravity.
You have no real power.
That's why I need you.
The character of Elphaba, the green girl who becomes the Wicked Witch of the West, has several themes that run through the movie, but the movie opens with what we call the witch's theme, which is meant to be the public perception of the witch, that she is dangerous, that she's evil, that she must be feared and fled from, and it sounds like this. So there's a lot of brass that plays that. So it's kind of a fanfare, but an evil fanfare. And the intention on my part was to send the message, watch out. The movie opens basically with that music, and it's meant to convey the impression that you're going to be seeing the story of a very evil character. So it's in a minor key. There's a kind of power to it, but it's meant to sound ominous and dangerous. So the entire Defying Gravity sequence is actually a series of tunes and themes that get strung together depending upon what part of the story is being told. And it opens with a kind of fight between the two witches, Elphaba and Glinda, who's going to become known as the Good Witch. And when they fight, they're sort of sardonically saying to each other, I hope you're happy. Oh yeah, well, I hope you're happy with what you've done. And so the harmonies just keep shifting. You never know what key you're in. So like Glinda will do, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're proud how you... It just keeps shifting keys. And then Elphaba answers and the same thing happens. But ultimately, this is the true power of the witch, or that's what it's meant to convey. And it's this. This was actually the very first thing that I wrote. Way before there was a title, Defying Gravity, way before there was a script or whatever, when I was first playing around with what could music sound like for the Wicked Witch. And I wanted to find something that just sounded like strength, power, a kind of quiet confidence that comes from the ground up, that comes up through your feet and into you. And so it's set way, way low. It's in D flat because I write at the piano, and D flat I feel is the best key on the piano. It's much more low ND and more open chords. You never actually hit a full chord, a full resolution. It's completely open, and the only time there's actually a chord, which is there, the root of the chord is not in the bass. I'm very fond of putting the third of chord in the bass, which is sort of a technique that I assimilated way back when I was a kid taking piano lessons and playing a lot of Beethoven. And Beethoven, does a lot of thirds in the bass, See that's obviously the Moonlight Sonata, but he does. So the treble is just open, where you don't know, is it a major chord, is it a minor chord? And then in the bass, he puts the third, which identifies whether you're major or minor, but it's here. And to me, there's something so moving about that sound, and it's I just find it very much more emotional. I find that much more emotional, particularly if you're coming, as Mr. Beethoven did, from another chord, you know. That's all thirds in the bass. So I just stole it from Beethoven.
Something has changed within me.
Unlimited, together we're unlimited. Now, there is an Easter egg in this theme, which fans of the musical and maybe now fans of the movie will discover, but I'm going to give it away because Wicked is in a way derived from and a tribute to the famous 1939 movie, The Wizard of Oz, which has a score by Harold Arlen, lyrics by E.Y. Harburg. There's a very famous song in that movie, which is called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And just as for fun, the melody of the Unlimited theme is actually the first 7 notes of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is... But of course, the Arlen melody is completely different rhythmically and harmonically. It goes somewhere over the rainbow, and the Unlimited theme is and so on. But maybe even people who don't know music that well still have the feeling of that, because of course there is no more aspirational song than Somewhere Over the Rainbow. At the end of the movie, Wicked Part 1, we return to that theme, and this is actually a section that's not in the Broadway show, that was added for the movie, where you see Elphaba flying over Oz and just feeling the joy of flying, really. And she repeats Unlimited 3 times, and it's meant to just feel so exhilarating and free, and you can feel what it's like to, hopefully, you can feel what it would be like to fly yourself. It keeps modulating it and growing as her emotion grows. It goes unlimited, and she flies some more. Unlimited, unlimited. And then she comes back and really does the declaration of her power, which she goes, and nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. And then we return to the theme of the evil witch, because now we pull back and we see people's reaction to her, and they're all saying, she's wicked, kill her. So all those themes kind of mush together motifically. It was fun for me to do, and I hope it's fun for people to hear.